Hey Summoners, Mythras here. Today I just wanted to go over the new update with you guys. Just dropped today and was greeted with a update notice this morning going out to the Android Play Store and getting the update. So what we want to do today is just go over this new version 3.1.0. It's a Rift Dungeon balancing modification and a few other things. So pretty much what's happened is, in my opinion, the TLDR is they made the Rift Dungeons a lot easier. So they're decreasing the attack power for all phases for the bosses, attack speeds being decreased, and the groggy bar will flow up at a slower rate when an ally gets a turn to attack during this state. Then they have specifics to each beast. The HP of minions decreased for the fire, ice, the required attack bar amount to remove the freezing air effect will be decreased. Wind beast, electric shock is being modified. Decreased recovery amount from electric shock will be reduced. Additional damage you receive will also be decreased. Lightbeast, they're reducing the HP of the distorted shield. And lastly, on the Darkbeast, the required number of hits to remove the soul chain has been decreased. So what I'll probably do is try and take a look at each one of those quick here too, and we can talk about that. The unknown scroll modification. So now the max number of unknown scrolls can be acquired from clearing hell difficulty has been increased to 1 more to 5. Max number of unknown scrolls that can be acquired at once from clearing the Chaos dungeon has also been increased. Now, I'm thinking they did this because what I noticed, and obviously you guys are going to say, random number generator. But in the reality, since the last Homunculus patch, I swear to God, I don't get like any unknown scrolls anymore, which is fine, except for the level up event. I start out with like 2,000, I'm down to like 500. So I'm thinking that the drop rate is less, and they are trying to up the amount of scrolls. But again, just an opinion there, and feel free to comment below what your thoughts are. Magic Shop. So this is another thing that I really like. They've increased rune chances. They've also made it per the level of the account. So at least 3-star runes will be guaranteed for users now with account level 25 plus. And for users with account level 50, you'll now be able to acquire 4-star runes at a higher chance. The chances of acquiring 3-star runes below will also be greatly decreased. And another great thing is now you get Nemesis, Will, Shield, Revenge, and Destroy added to the shop list. So this is pretty awesome. They've added some new runes. They've upped the chances a little bit, which I think is pretty sweet. And now there may be differences among users depending on account level because the chances of acquiring 1 to 6 runes from Magic Shop are affected by the user's account level. So again, like they talked about before, the 25 to 50 change. Now there's a little bit of user interface modification. So the reward description of the rewards available for reaching rank S in the Rift Dungeon drop info menu has been added, and they've added a new suggestion package, which I'll show you briefly if you care to do that. And then some additional bug fixes. So here we have for the Fire Rift, there was an issue that happened with the Water Polar Queen's Frost Rush skill being kept even during the groggy state has been resolved. Dark Attribute Rift Dungeon, we have the following issues. The Soul Chain has been resolved. The issue of the Defend effect granted on target monster remaining Water Darkbeast. Monk falls under the Soul Chain while activating the Defend effect has been resolved. The issue of several passive skills as well. The issue of the AI not activating certain skills has also been resolved. You guys can take a look there. Other bug fixes. So here's one. All Valkyrie sort of promised the issue of skill effect being activated differently during the cooperative attack, depending on whether it's been transmogrified or not, has also been resolved. So I'm sure a bunch of you like that. And in English, because I can't speak Italiano or Turque, we got the Monster Golem Wind and Light. His skill Iron Defense Previously increased for, defense for 3 turns, giving you immunity against harmful effects. Additionally, your attack speed increased by 50%. Now it's increased for 3 turns, gives you immunity against harmful effects. Additionally, your attack bar increases by 50%. So just a very slight modification there to some extent. But again, some changes. And again, they just want to say thanks for the second live arena test. Thank you, everyone, and for your feedback. Now, here was one of the things they're recommended on the right here under the event icon. So here you'll get this nifty recommended. Oh yeah, premium pack, perfect. I'll be doing a bunch of those later. So there's that piece. Now what I do want to do is go to the Rift Worlds here, and we'll take a quick pop at some of these beasts. Mainly, my account is not the best for this yet. As you can see, my best damage is 106 here. There's plenty of better things, but I am now thinking with the nerf of these monsters, hopefully I'll be able to do more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to battle them, keeping the same guys that I was using before. One thing I will point out, that Lapis was not 6-star before. So let's give this a shot and see how it goes. And hopefully we should come out a little bit further ahead now on this. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And I probably will go look at the other monsters here too, just to kind of give everyone a view of potential changes, especially because it's not like my account's, fully maxed where I can just, wreck stuff pretty crazy. And the reason why I say that is because, being more of kind of your average free-to-play player, this actually gives us a better benchmark as a community as a whole. So we will see here. Only if my monsters decide to get rid of those things, which they did not. But they definitely did not do as much damage. And the Rift monster is definitely not doing as much damage. So it's definitely been nerfed. We can see that. My guys are doing much better. And I'm going to get ahead of that D score. So again, just a showing of how much that this actually has been nerfed to some extent. This is probably one of my favorite. when he just lives. Now he's dead. But obviously we can see his attack's been reduced. I have not got to groggy state just because my account's kind of a thing. But we did improve our damage, which is great. Probably I can move some monsters around as well to do a little bit better job against some of that Rift dungeon. So let's go take a look at another one here. So this one I was interested in too. So let's take a look at the Darkbeast. I'll just show this one as well. Leave the same group here that we have. So the big thing with the Darkbeast here was that when he did his soul, he would get you for about 20 turns or hits or whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to test that, see if it's a little bit different. I'm hoping it's like 10, but we'll see. And obviously, if that's the case, you'll be able to change up your strategy because you might not need as many hits anymore. So you'll be able to use potentially different monsters that you weren't able to use previously. Oh, so 26. Maybe it was 30 then. But I don't know. We'll see. So I was at F before, I believe, so let's see if we can actually get to like D or something. Alright, got him back. Ramos, you're back. No, oh, there you go, the chain off. So far he's doing a lot less damage. We're able to clear the chain twice. We're also like getting almost doubling our damage that we did before. So they're definitely, again, making this much easier. So we made it through. He's going to reset here. And it looks like they're also, just because of this nerf, it's probably going to push a lot of players into being able to afford/get the Homunculus now. Again, in my opinion, this is a really big nerf. Again, primarily just because of the fact of how much damage I was able to do based off last time, which is pretty crazy. And obviously if I focus a little bit more on strategy, there's a few things I can do to improve that as well. So 160 versus that like 60, and we went from F to D. That's a huge difference. Let's take a look at another one here then, just because I'm curious. Again, let's go to the Lightbeast. Take a look here. Wow, so, you know, this is exciting as a player who I'd say, you know, has got your average free-to-play account. Stands a little bit more fighting chance against these Rift monsters and the ability to potentially acquire the Homunculus a little bit quicker. I hadn't really been focusing on the Rifts at all, just continuously working on my account, but, you know, maybe it will change. Because again, obviously, as you can see, my strategy is not super focused. I'm just rerunning the same troops that I had before, just to test against these nerfs. Wow, we're already gonna get there again pretty quickly. No, this thing back really fast there. But we're definitely gonna get ahead on damage here. Well, again, we have now surpassed the damage from before. This will hopefully put us into F territory, but I guess we'll see. I think 100's at least F, so we should be able to get there here. There it is. Not gonna push my luck on, you know, actually getting into groggy, but no. Alright. Little extra damage there right at the end. Oh, we're staying alive. Oh, God. Alright, so that should be F again. Or, sorry, D. That's great. Look at that. Pretty much, I think now is what they're pushing you just enough into D category where you could pretty much farm each of these probably, 250 times to get your Homunculus if you really wanted. But I strongly do not recommend doing that. We got 2 left. Let's take a quick look. I will do the Icebeast and then the Windbeast just because that was one of my better ones before. So it's 78, 77k. Let's see if we can break this one now. But yeah, after, again, taking a look and thinking about it, they've pretty much just decreased. It's definitely a big difference, I would say. You can see that I could almost double everything. But on your average, maybe person who's got 5, 6 stars, not, I would say, all the best runes. So mine aren't all max 5 and 6 star runes. The best ones, I think, have 3 max 6 star. You can clearly grind out the Homunculus now just by clearly beating and getting each Rift boss to D. So it is a thing. So I was at 77 here. Looks like we're going to get ahead of that, which is great. It'd be funny if I wiped right now. But there we are. Alright. Uh-oh. Here they're down. So we have improved 40k so far. $150 will double it. Wow, this one's close too. For Iona, I didn't get wrecked. Might have been okay. Looks like I'm still doing alright though. Oh, frozen, no! Oh, get him, Draggy! Yes, Ramos. Alright, look at that. Got him to Groggy, man. That's pretty sweet. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to see this, because again, it has obviously been a huge nerf. It's actually almost sad, to be honest. But you know what? It's okay. I will take the advantage. I am missing my therapy. Shh, don't tell anyone. I got 20 minutes to get there. We're okay. We'll get this done. Wow, this is, let's say, a huge improvement. For sure. I'm wondering if I put Iona on the back now and probably be a little bit better.
All right, so 77 to almost 400. Huge improvement. All right, look at that. Yay. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the very last one we had here, which is the Beast. All right, so it'd be pretty sweet if I doubled that one too. So look at that. Let's give her a shot. And no, I'm not specifically talking about strategy in these videos here because this was just to show you where I was before and going after this patch, which is very significant in my opinion. But I think good as a whole for a lot of players to now be able to participate and potentially do very well in the Rift raids here and get more players Homunculus'y. Don't worry, I'm sure this video is almost done and I can make it to PT in time. But we'll see. So I think there's 144 with him. If we get him to groggy, I think there's going to be the big thing here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Need some heals to get going. That's the problem. And my healer's dead. I mean, my red's one. Oy. Well, there we go. Still did better by about 50. Got into D again. So quickly, just take a look here. We went from, D, C, D, D, D. So before, I wasn't able to actually get all the different pieces from the Darkbeast, but now because I'm at D, I can do that. So I could take all the time and run a lot of energy and spend a lot of energy to get the Homunculus. So overall, I just want to say I think this patch is probably a good thing for those who obviously are trying to get the Homunculus. It's going to make it a lot more reasonable for a lot more players. Does that kind of detract from the toughness of the game and from all those players that were already at that level? Probably a little bit, but what can you do? Let's see if I got enough on this. Oh, resets. Oh, look at that. 4, 4, 4, 4. There's a 5-star res HP. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, huge nerf with the new patch, and I am looking forward to seeing more Homunculus summons now in my feed, just because I know you guys are going to be hitting this real hard, trying to get there. Good luck in your with new runes and stuff like that, and I hope you guys leave some comments, leave some feedback below. Love to hear Rift strategies or how terrible my Rift runs were. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you guys around, and good luck.